Alright, man. What's up, everybody? That's it, homie, for the reaction. It's gonna be kind of like a little document. I am, actually am a big fan of Julio's music, man. And I was just sitting here watching his killers go to trial type shit. So I was like, man, let me just do a reaction to the thing that I've seen but just haven't watched it yet. I think it's called the Julio Demon of Jacksonville, some shit like that. So that's what we're gonna get into, man. Before we get started, grab your drink, smoke, whatever you're gonna do. You're gonna pop your shit, smoke your shit, whatever it is, go do it. I don't condone it. When you do it, go do your stuff, bro. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and let's enjoy this little docu from Hip Hop Daily, man. So let's get, man. Julio, the Demon of Jacksonville. Rest in peace too, man. His music is fire. I don't care what you say.
A lot of rappers talk crazy in the booth, but never really live their life. But Julio is the opposite. He sparked one of the deadliest wars in rap history and survived 4 shootouts. But most fans have no idea how wild his story really is. Today we're breaking it all down and diving into why his ops are terrified. Julio came up on the north side of Jacksonville in one of the most active areas of the city called 6 Block. He told Camp Capone News that he lost his first homie at just 15 years old. And by the time he was 20 years old, he already lost 15 of his friends to the streets. After he got kicked out of school in 9th grade, Julio...
Man, that's sad, bro. Like, young kids seeing death left and right. Seeing that shit, man, they ain't never gonna get out that state of mind, bro. They ain't never gonna get out, man. Especially when you're in the streets. You have homies, friends, relatives that they ain't gonna let you leave, man. Rest in peace to Julio.
Julio got sent to an alternative school in op territory, and that's when some crazy stuff went down. On the first day of school, someone from the op hood got killed waiting for the bus, and Julio started dissing them all over social media. A lot of people at school thought Julio had something to do with the hit, and he ended up getting into a fight over it. Throwing hands is one thing, but after the last bell rang, the situation took a wild turn. Julio hopped on the bus, but the ops was following him. And while he was walking down the street, someone started letting off shots at him and his homies. A bullet hit Julio in the leg and knocked his hip out of place, so he had to crawl away while the shooter was still busting shots. Julio made it to the front yard of a woman who lived in the neighborhood and asked for help, but she just told him to get off her property and wouldn't do anything for him.
If that's true, man, that's wild, dog. That's wild as hell if that's true. I don't care, bro. If I see a kid getting shot at, I see him get shot, I'm helping. That's just the way people are. Some people are like that, some ain't, man. Some people just mind their business, some try to help, bro. Even though, we don't know the situations, we'll jump in that shit just to, save a life. But that's crazy, bro. Get off my lawn, fool. You're bleeding on my grass. You see it's already dying. Don't join it. Don't join it. Wow.
Julio passed out and woke up to the cops and EMTs surrounding him. Then he blacked out again and woke up in the hospital. The ops wasn't the only ones who thought he was involved with the murder that went down that morning, and the police started questioning him over the situation. Eventually, Julio proved that he was just going to school that morning and didn't catch the body. But after that day, his whole life took a brutal turn. Julio actually tried working a normal job in a factory for a little while, but it only lasted a few months and he went right back to his street activities. Julio went deeper into the streets and started rapping at the same time.
You can't
First, it was just something he was doing on the side, but after a couple of his early tracks started popping off, he realized that it could be his ticket out of the trenches. Around the same time,
Julio was doing right there, man. What the hell Ice Spice doing in that video, man? Hey, what's Ice Spice doing right here, man?
But after a couple of his early tracks started popping
I ain't know she knew Julio back in the days.
They could be his ticket out of the trenches.
Well, what Ice Spice in this video, man? I ain't know she knew Julio. Oh, man, I'm fucked up, man. Hold on, I'm trying to get a good shot of it, man.
Early tracks started popping off. He
trying to get a good shot of it.
His ticket out of the trenches.
Yeah, that shit right there, look at. Boy, she got the curls and everything, boy. I ain't know she knew Julio, man. Yeah, she everywhere.
Trenches. Around the same time Julio was getting a buzz in the city, another rapper named Young and Ace was laying down tracks, trying to get his name.
Yeah, he got good music too, man.
Instead of linking up and putting Jacksonville together, They split the city in half, and dozens of bodies have dropped on both sides. Everything allegedly started with Fulio's cousin
Brown.
Zion Brown getting killed in 2017.
I don't know about you guys, man, but I like to watch a lot of these documentaries of shit like this for some reason. It just catches my attention, bro. Just seeing how other people around the world, other gangs, streets, hoods, politics, all that shit, how it works in different areas. Like, the Chicago stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Latino side, the O Block and 63rd, I'm not from 63rd, whatever that shit is, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. You see all this shit. It's crazy.
Zion was at his crib when a dude named DeAndre
Breaking
Thomas
in,
threw a brick
dog.
through the window
And
and started
buck 'em.
letting off shots. 2 girls in the house got hit and survived, but Zion tragically didn't make it out alive. Ace and Thomas was tight, and in 2018, they both got hit with charges for allegedly robbing a weed dealer and letting off shots. Ace skated on the case, but a few months later, he suffered a brutal loss that took his beef with Fulio to the next level.
Hell
Ace,
yeah.
his brother, and 2 of his best friends went out to eat and celebrate his homie's birthday. And when they left the spot, a shooter rolled up on them and dumped a clip into their car. Ace got hit 8 times, but he was the only one who wasn't killed. After it went
They got killed in the worst way. No, that's fucked up though, man. They both got songs about that, dog, about losing people, making fun of them. And this was crazy, though. But I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but seeing that. But it should just catch you, dog. 4 shot, 3 killed in the worst ways. You know what I mean? But that's fucked up. You should be. It's a song, though, man. Catchy as hell, bro. Just like Who I Smoke. But, man, that's crazy, man. Going out to eat for a birthday, thinking everything's going to be good, and you end up losing 3 of your closest people, and then almost losing your own life. It's crazy, bro. And then waking up in jail with bullet holes in you still. Man, Florida is wild, bro. Florida is wild. Rest in peace to all the kids that were lost in this beef between ATK and KTA. All this nonsense, bro, is for nothing, man. Like what's going on now with Julio's killers. You know what I'm saying? They ended a life. Now their life is being fought for freedom or locked up behind bars. Hopefully it was worth it, right? Who knows, man? Who knows what these kids thinking nowadays? She's
down,
snitching though.
Fulio sent some shots on social media, and he told tjis TV that he ain't feel bad about it because he knew they'd do the same thing if he was the one who got killed. Even though he was dissing Ace's dead homies, Fulio said the beef wasn't that deep, but what happened next proved that wasn't the case. In January 2019, a rapper named Boss Goon was shot and killed in Jacksonville outside a nightclub. He had just been released from prison after serving a decade behind bars, and his own dad got hit up in the same shooting that killed him. Boss Goon was the older brother.
I don't care, man. Jacksonville is crazy, bro. Like, I know about all this, bro. I just haven't seen this one. But, like, the shit that they're talking about, man, it's just like I've seen it. I watched the clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, parents, dads, kids doing hits and shit. Dad snitching on kid putting it down in a messed up situation for dad to tell on kid. It's just crazy all over the place, man. All over the place. It's crazy.
Brother of Ace's homie, K-So, who's
There you go,
allegedly
K-So.
one of the top shooters in Ace's ATK crew. K-So already had a rep in the streets, but after his brother died, he allegedly clapped back and killed one of Fulio's best friends.
Why'd you
Lil
leave
Bibby was
me?
always hanging around
Why'd you have
Fulio,
to
even
go?
though his homie K Shorty warned him to stay away. Fulio was already one of the most hated dudes in the city, and K Shorty knew that Bibby could get caught up in all the drama and have a target on his back too. Unfortunately, Bibby ain't listen, and in February 2019, a shooter walked him down outside his apartment building and started letting off shots.
To Bibby, man.
He tried to get away, but the shooter ran up and
Yo, it's sad, dog. Like when I watched that episode about how he died, and they were saying that he had defensive move in his hands. That he had his hands on top of his face or head, so he wouldn't get shot in his face or his head. That's what they shot him at, dog. That's crazy, man. A 16-year-old kid got shot in his torso, fall to the floor, and all he could do is cover his head so he doesn't get hit. And that's what they shoot him at, is his head, bro. Man, this generation is wild, bro.
killed him in
No
broad
soul,
daylight.
man.
Ace's side started dissing Bibby like crazy, and
Queso
K-So
wearing
dropped the track
BB
K-So
jerseys.
bitch and raps. And you know we smoke Lil Bibby, bitch. K-So, bitch. Glocks and Rugers, we be hitting shit. We slipping shit. Don't
We don't
run, we
run.
chase you down. We blitzing shit.
We
blitzing
Bibby shit.
Don't be
Bibbied
bibbied
out.
out. We hitting shit. And shots a little bitch. Bibbied out. Now K-So is facing a murder charge for killing Bibby. Plus he's fighting another case for allegedly killing another one of Fulio's homies named Lil Buck. Then Fulio's side allegedly clapped back by taking out Ace's homie, Leaky. Leaky was one of Fulio's biggest ops. And
Alright, man. That guy right there, Leaky. Was it Leaky? No, that's one of them. And what was the other guy, man? Alright, it's not this guy. He's part of it, but the main reason, if it's mentioned, then I'll say it. We'll see.
And Leaky allegedly even shot his girlfriend's finger off. In April 2020, Fulio's girlfriend Bubin was driving his whip when a shooter rolled through and started letting off shots at her and her friend. Bubin tried to drive off and duck away from the bullets, but she started letting off shots at Fulio's girlfriend. Bubin was driving his whip when a shooter rolled through and started letting off shots at her and her friend. Bubin tried to drive.
What happened here? That switched real quick. Hold on. That don't look the same. That's the same person? Oh, y'all wrong for that. Yeah. Yeah, boy, that's That's wild. That's wild right there, bro. That is wild.
Drive off and duck away from the bullets, but she ended up getting hit in the head, knee, and even lost a finger. Rumors said that Leaky was the one who pulled up on that, and his homie spin a Benz dissed Fulio over it on the track I Don't Smoke Kendre and raps, "This nigga mama got shot and he's still tweaking. This nigga bitch got shot. Cool, I know she leaving. They shot that whole finger off, she couldn't even tweet it." A month after Bubin got hit, Leaky allegedly kills another dude from 6th block named 3-5. 3-5 was just posted on the block with some homies when a shooter hopped out of a whip and hit all of them. 3-5's homie survived, but unfortunately, he didn't make it out. According to some people, Leaky was one of the most active dudes in the city, and he allegedly took out another op 1 month after 3-5 died. A rapper named Jump Out Squeeze had just dropped a diss track against Leaky and some of his homies. Then 10 days later, he was murdered while trying to apply for a job at an Amazon warehouse. Leaky was putting on crazy.
Man, bro, I'm telling you, dog, this music is the devil, man. This music was getting these little youngsters murked, bro, on the live. Man, it's just crazy, bro. This goes to one, they get back. It's back and forth, man. And then these kids have talent, bro. Like that, they just said the dude was a football player. You know what I'm saying? And the other guy that I waited for, he's another football player. The one that I'm waiting for is the one that if they do show him, he's gonna be the reason Julio they did what they did to Julio. But we'll see if they mention him.
Pressure in the street, and in September 2020, it all caught up to him when he was killed sitting right next to Spin the Benz. They was both in the whip with some other homies when another car pulled up and started letting off shots, and by the time they was finished, Leaky was dead. Nobody was ever booked for the murder, but Leaky's sister claims that Fulio was involved with the hit. After he died, Fulio hopped on Rod K's track all gas and rapped, "Shot my car up twice, then hit my bitch. Now Leaky, rest in peace." Then he named a song after Leaky and said, "100K, he'll shake the room. Sweep his block, we don't need no broom. They ask me how high I am, I'm Leaky high, up to the moon." Getting Leaky out of the picture was a big win for Fulio and 6th block, but then they suffered 2 more losses back to back. Fulio's homie Spaz 2 times was found shot to death at the Hilltop Village apartments where Bibby died. Then the very next day, Rod K was killed in the same place. After it went down, Spin a Benz dropped the track I Don't Smoke Kendre and raps, "Rod K died, he was spinning, guess he freezed up. Fuck his last words, cool. The last thing he seen was us." And Spaz 2 times got dropped, how he do that? Scrolling through his phone in Hilltop, thought you knew that. The violence in Jacksonville was getting crazier every day, but Fulio wasn't safe even when he left the city. In 2020, he was out in Houston when the ops pulled up and tried to take him out. They shot up his whip and grazed him in the neck, but Fulio hopped right back on social media to clown the ops for not finishing the job.
Good nigga shot me and killed me.
Social media.
You fucking stupid.
As soon as Fulio got hit up, rumors were flying that Ace and his crew was behind it. And when they dropped the track Who I Smoke, Fast Money Goon basically confirmed the rumor and rapped, "I told the Rocket when I travel, I'm pistol packing in Houston. I was lurking on his page and caught him
Yeah,
lacking in
lacking in
Houston.
Houston.
We let off
Take
shots.
shots.
He got shot and went live. I was tweaking like,
Fuck, man,
that
ain't
bitch ain't
that.
died. Blue Eye Smoke took the war in Jacksonville to another level. It's one of the most savage diss tracks of all time. And after it popped off and went viral, more people started paying attention to what was going down in the city. Young and Ace, Spin Up Benz, Whopper with the Chopper, and Fast Money Goon all took shots at Foolio and his dead homies. And even Foolio admitted that the track was cold. Foolio wasn't just gonna take the shots without responding though. And a few weeks later, he clapped back with the track When I See You and took the disrespect to another level. Foolio started off the video with a news report about the shooting that left Ace's brother and 2 homies dead. He also printed out a flyer with their pictures on it and danced in front of it while dissing them with lines like, Ace from the West, how he clicked up with the East Side. He ain't been the same since he seen the other 3 die. Bitch, I'm 2-3 high. Bitch, say your goodbye. Gave that boy the business like a suit and a bow tie. Light them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. 2021 was when the beef went viral, and Foolio took the chance to send all kinds of crazy shots at Ace and his homies. On his remix of the track Beatbox, Foolio and his homie Kojak dissed Queso's brother Boss Goon and raps. Rolling Dead Ops, he called a headshot. Big Boss gone, we got him scared now. He was dissing in them songs, what he saying now? AR with the 50 round, knock his dread off. Then Foolio name dropped a bunch of dead ops and said, Prosper got shot, Tay got shot, Desi got dropped, Nate got popped, Leaky got shot, Spaz face hot, Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was rotten. Corbin Johnson was a dude affiliated with the same set as
He's always making fun of that dude right there for being kidnapped.
Who Leaky allegedly killed, one of the last places Corbin was seen alive was at the Amazon warehouse. He had an interview that day, but after he left his mom's crib around 9:30 that night, he was never seen again. They put a missing persons report out on him 2 days later, but nobody found him.
Wow, bro, you're getting kidnapped? I am into that, bro, but getting kidnapped, man, at that age, Jacksonville is wild, man. God damn. Jacksonville ain't playing, bro. They kidnapping grown-ass teenagers. Grown-ass teenagers. Yeah, they think they grown. They teenagers. Grown-ass teenagers, yeah. What, why am I keep giggling about that shit? Now, I'm just saying about Julio. What do you call that shit? Lost and found and shit? Yeah, that's Corbin. He's a lost and found kid. That's crazy, man.
Until the next
Rest in peace to him, though, bro. That's sad, man.
1 year after
nobody deserves to get killed like that.
Corbin's body was found in the woods, wrapped up in a plastic bag. Nobody knows who actually took him out, but Foolio's been dissing him ever since. Foolio kept the pressure up on the rap side when he dropped the track.
Yo, that's all they do over there, bro. That's all this generation do is dissing dead people, and then they get killed and they get dissed on. It's sad, man. Like, I don't mean to laugh and giggle when I'm saying this shit, but it's just in my head, I'm hearing the song and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of Jacksonville rappers like Spot Got 'em. I like, yeah, Spot 'em. I like a couple of his songs. You know, Kodak, you know what I'm saying? So it's just music to me. But seeing that they're really living to what they're saying, it's really crazy, bro. Really crazy, man.
List of dead ops in October 2021. Everyone already knew that the disrespect in the Jacksonville drill scene was on another level, but Foolio took everything even further and dissed over 30 dead ops. He started it off by dissing a dude named Big Baby and some other ops. Big Baby's the one who got murdered on Foolio's first day at the new school, and on the track he raps, 5 got hit in the head, he tried to swim at the pool. Big Baby got caught in the morning at the bus, was going to school. Quanah died in the suburbs, remember that shit hit the news. Top got hit in his top, done, he should've had a tool. Back in 2016, Foolio's op Malcolm was killed in a shootout on 2nd Avenue in the northwest area of Jacksonville. He took a shot at him and Corbin on the same track and said, Malcolm died on 2nd, they taught his bitch ass a lesson. Hey, Corbin got kidnapped, how the fuck a grown man go missing? Then he aired out a dude named Eldridge who allegedly got ran down on for snitching on his homies and rapped, Eldridge died, he was snitching. Either way, he was gonna get it. Foolio wasn't gonna leave Ace out of it though, and he said more shots.
Song, bro. That was a hard ass song.
2, 3,
List of all lots.
and 4 in the back seat. Hey, Ace only one survived.
Damn.
See, that nigga blessed if you ask me.
Man, Julio was a he was a troll, man. A real life troll and doing shit that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of these dudes, man. That's just crazy, man. Making fun of. Whew.
If he's still trying to beef,
Damn.
remember, you lost 3. In 2015, Julio's op, Desi, was found shot multiple times in the head and face. His dad was actually a retired cop, but Desi had all kinds of charges like carrying a concealed firearm, resisting arrest,
work, bro.
But Desi had all kinds of charges like carrying a concealed. In 2015, Julio's op, Desi, was found shot multiple times in the head and face. His dad was actually a retired cop, but Desi had all kinds of charges like carrying a concealed firearm.
How does that work, man? When you're a cop and you have a good retired friend in the force and his kids out here with all these criminal records doing this shit, what do you do in that situation? You can't like keep a blind eye on all of them. Can't ignore them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. These kids are dumb, man. Dangerous, but dumb.
Resisting arrest, and more. Julio dissed him on the track, plus a dude named Freddie Patterson who had dissed Lil Bibby on a song in the past. After Freddie dropped the diss, someone knocked on his front door and murdered him when he answered it. Julio clowned both of them and rapped, "All the new ops gon' hate, nigga. We be bucking shit. Tampa Bay." In 2015, Julio's op, Desi, was found shot multiple times in the head and face. His dad was actually a retired cop, but Desi had all kinds of charges like carrying a concealed firearm, resisting arrest, and more. Julio dissed him on the track, plus a dude named Freddie Patterson who had dissed Lil Bibby on a song in the past. After Freddie dropped the diss, someone knocked on his front door and murdered him when he answered it. Julio clowned both of them, carrying a concealed firearm, resisting arrest.
Yeah, boy, I get perkied out, bro. I be popping them perks, yes. I have back issues. This motherfuckers is prescribed.
And more. Julio dissed him on the track, plus a dude named Freddie Patterson who had dissed Lil.
My bad. Let's get this shit back.
Desi was found shot multiple times in the head and face. His dad was actually a retired cop, but Desi had all kinds of charges like carrying a concealed firearm, resisting arrest, and more. Julio dissed him on the track, plus a dude named Freddie Patterson who had dissed Lil Bibby on a song in the past. After Freddie dropped the diss, someone knocked on his front door and murdered him when he answered it. Julio clowned both of them and rapped.
That was like a house call murder right there, man. That house call unalived him at his house. God damn, they're doing house calls and everything, boy. That's dangerous.
All the new ops gon' hate, nigga. We be bucking shit. Tampa Bay. Desi ass tried to run, died in the yard, shoulda had his gun. Freddie said he's smoking Bibby, now his big dumb ass is in lungs. Julio is already one of the most hated dudes in Jacksonville, but all the dissing made the target on his back even bigger. In 1 month after he dropped List of Dead Ops, 2 shooters caught him outside the studio and let off over 100 shots. Julio told DJ Academics,
I walk out the studio, I'm walking down like the carport to my car. As soon as I get to sit down a little bit, niggas go blowing, pop, 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 pop. Anytime I walk anywhere, I got my gun in my hand, walking well in Jacksonville. Like, that's just how you gotta be.
Definitely your hand. He must have forgot that gun on his birthday, bro, because that's the time he needed it again. That's the sad part. That's the day he died, bro. He died the day he came in, like Younger Nate said. That boy gone the same way he came in, man. Maybe a day later, but that's sad, bro. The day you needed your arm protection, you wouldn't have it because these women got to you, man. They got you drinking, they got you feeling good, got you hyped. And I mean, at least the good thing about it, man, is that his last day on earth, man, he was having a good time. He was enjoying himself. He was being shown love. You know what I'm saying? He was giving love out, man. So his last day was a good day, man. So rest in peace to Julio, bro.
Hand or you have it on your purse? In my hand. So I lean back, up my gun, go to shooting back. I shoot my whole clip and shit.
Both of the other shooters ran off and Julio shot back. And after they left, he hopped right on social media.
You nigga not no shooters. I ended my whole clip on my daddy. Stop playing with me, nigga. And I didn't get hit. I got grazed in the leg. Stop playing. On tradie, nigga. I ended my whole clip, nigga.
Julio's ops in Jacksonville ain't the only dudes he has to worry about, though. A video came out showing a random guy trying to press Julio in the mall and make him crash out on camera. But Julio kept it cool and didn't react. Around the same time, a viral clip came out where Julio allegedly tried to run up on NBA Youngboy for not checking in. Julio and his crew rode up on Youngboy's hotel and the situation got tense. Luckily, nothing serious went down, but fans were worried that YoungBoy was gonna get wrapped up in the war in Jacksonville too. It turns out that the whole thing was just a misunderstanding though. YoungBoy was saying Foolio in his tracks, and fans tagged Foolio and said YoungBoy was dissing. Foolio is just a slang term where YoungBoy comes from, no, and he wasn't even talking about Foolio. Foolio went on No Jumper.
He had a show in Jacksonville, bro, and I wasn't pulling up on some old check-in. The internet made that check-in shit, bro. So when I pulled up on him, I'm pulling up on him to see, like, what do Foolio mean? Like, that's what we trying to ask him.
He also talked about the mall video and said they had the dudes recording him outnumbered and could have handled it easily if they really wanted smoke.
It's two
reaction.
of them, 2, 3 of them. It's like 6, 7 of us, so we're gonna beat y'all ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not no problem. And if y'all take it there, we gonna take it there. But it's just the point, bro. Like, you got on the ankle monitor. We in the full court. Right here, you wanna do the most. Let's at least take it out the side or some shit.
Yeah.
But what you wanna do, you wanna go live, this, and that. So if anything happen, they coming to Foolio.
Foolio wasn't gonna get into it with some random dude, but when the rapper from Louisiana linked up with his ops, he ain't hesitate to start sending shots. Jada Youngin was popping off and made headlines for beefing with NBA YoungBoy
Rest in peace to that boy too, man.
before his tragic death in 2022. But a few years before that, he linked up with Young and Ace for a collab tape and even dissed Foolio's dead homie Bibby and 8. Foolio clapped back on the track Crazy Story Part 6 and clowned Jay for getting his chain snatched with the line, Jada Youngin, you a fucking bitch. Legit, you not on shit. Said fuck 8, you from out of town, but now you on that list. Heard you got a baby on the way, cause you riding Ace dick. Got your chain snatched in Gainesville, bitch, you not legit. Even after Jay was brutally shot and killed, Foolio hopped on Instagram to clown him. Foolio's known for dissing ops, getting into shootouts and all that, but he also knows how to move and not get into bad situations for no reason, in the streets and the industry too. He talked to Camp Capone News about not feeding into all the drama on social media, and talked about how he once turned down a $150,000 deal with Quality Control Records because it wasn't right for him. P from QC flew Foolio out to Atlanta and offered him a bunch of cash, but Foolio knew he needed to learn how the industry really worked before he signed with anyone. All kinds of labels were reaching out to him, but Foolio didn't want to give away his masters and let someone else decide when he could release music. Now he got a deal that works for him on the industry side of things, but he still got a target on his back in Jacksonville and almost died again in 2023. On October 8th, 2023, Foolio's mom hopped on Instagram and broke the news that he had been shot and asked for prayers from his fans. Rumors were flying that he was in critical condition and might not make it out of this one alive. But then his mom posted a photo of Foolio in the hospital and wrote, "Y'all know he good." A viral photo of the bullet wound in his foot was going around and everyone thought he was gonna lose it. But luckily it seems like he'll be able to keep it. After he started recovering, Foolio hopped on social media and posted a photo of his foot all bandaged up and wrote, "All this money on my head, I supposed to been dead. All this money on my head, I supposed to been dead," which was a reference to K-Soul's track, Been Dead. According to news reports, the ops was waiting for Foolio and ambushed him when they spotted his whip. It's not clear who's behind the shooting yet, but there will always be people in Jacksonville who want to see him dead. Foolio has survived getting shot 4 times in 8 years. So far, he's been getting lucky and making it out alive. But hopefully he switches up how he moves and stops getting caught up in crazy situations. A lot of rappers.
That's crazy, man. This was 9 months ago. That's crazy, man. He ain't making this shooting. He passed away, man. Rest in peace to Julio, bro. Rest in peace to Julio. Rest in peace to all the kids that lost their life in this little dumbass war they got going on up there, man. But different states, different situations, man. Yeah, I was just like, man, I was watching that little first court appearance for the his killers, and so I decided to make this little reaction of Julio, man. So I like his music, though. But anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the shit. Hit the comments, let me know, subscribe to the channel, TikTok, Instagram, all that. Y'all already know all that. Y'all already know, man. I'll see you at the next one. You homie that I say. Oh, I can't say that yet. Now I can say it. Now that you homie that I say, I'm out. Peace.